Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we'll be doing a full makeup collection, and we will be going into all the makeup, and I will be decluttering some. I don't know how much I plan on decluttering, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's just get right into it. All right, so first I'm going to start just by showing you this is my vanity setup. It's just set up right here like this, and those drawers over there is where I keep all my Dollar Tree makeup. And then in these drawers here is where I keep all my drugstore and high-end makeup, and the two drawers that I have right here is where I keep my everyday makeup. And I'll be doing a Shop My Stash very soon on my channel, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so let's start digging into these drawers. We're going to start with this first drawer right here. I'm going to start by pulling the drawer out, and then we're going to go into everything that's okay guys, so we're going to start in this drawer here. So for this first section here, I have some setting sprays, I have some tweezers, I have an eyelash curler, I have some mascara, some brow pencils, some eyeliners. I also have some primers, eyebrow stuff. So let's see. So as far as setting spray goes, I will be keeping the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 3-second setting mist. I have not tried this yet. And I have this Milk Makeup setting spray. It's the matte version. I also have the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I still have a good amount in here. I'm keeping that. Then I have the One Size Until Dawn setting spray. I don't have much in here. Maybe one more. So I'm going to hold on to this and maybe put it in the shop. So I'm going to hold on to this and maybe put it in the Shop My Stash. Then we have the Morphe Jumbo Continuous Setting Mist. I'm keeping this. I do like this a lot. I also have the Revolution Matte Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray, keeping. This one is really, it's done. This is empty. So I'm going to get rid of this. This is the Milani Make It Last Floral Scented Setting Spray. Then we have the Revolution Super Fix Super Hopes Misting Spray. It's the Ultra Matte Finish with Aloe and Vitamin E. I'm keeping this. I'm just going to put those back in there. Okay, so then we have just this eyelash curler, these scissors, and these tweezers. Next, we're going to go over here to the mascaras I own. Let's see. So I have this e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara, and this one is in the black shade. I'm going to keep this. I'm also going to keep this Essence Lash Without Limits mascara. I really do like this. It's pretty good. So I'm going to keep that. And this Too Faced, I believe this is, yeah, Damn Girl Decluttering. Okay, then we're going to go into my brow things. So first I have the Gimme Brow Volumizing Pencil. So I'm going to hold on to this. Then we have this Wet n Wild Brow Pencil in dark brown. Let me see. That's still really good. I'm going to keep that. Then I have these two black brow pencils from Maybelline, holding on to these. I have this e.l.f. brow pencil. This is the waterproof version. I'm going to keep that. I do like these. I have another one right here. And this one is in the shade Deep Brown as well. Keeping both of them. Then I have this brow pen from Glossier, the Brow Flick. And this one's in the shade Black. It's too pigmented for me, and I have a hard time getting it to work. So I'm going to declutter this. I'm going to hold on to this one. This one's not as pigmented. This is the Build a Brow by Maybelline. So this one has a pen also on one end, as you can see. So I'm going to keep this. And then on the other end, it's like a brow serum type thing. So I'm going to keep that. Then we have the Brow Bestie by LA Girl. Let me just swatch and make sure it's still really pigmented. This one's a little more rough, but I do like the shade of this, so I'm going to keep this one. Then I have these two by CoverGirl. I believe one of these is darker than the other. I'm going to finally, yeah, this one I believe matches me. Yeah, this one's really good shade. It's really creamy. I'm going to keep the Clean Fresh Brow from CoverGirl in the shade, this is the brow filler, and this one is, it's a pomade pencil, and this one is in the shade Dark Brown. And this one I believe is too light for me, so we're going to try it. Oh, the color of that's not too bad. So I'm going to keep both of these. Then we have the Total Temptation by Maybelline in Deep Brown. Let's see. I don't really use pencils like this no more, but I want to hold on to this. Another good color. I do like that color. What's next? The It Cosmetics. This is a good shade, but I don't remember liking it too much. See, the shade is fine, but I really don't like this formula, so I'm going to declutter it. Then I have these two by, well, this one by Maybelline. This is the Tattoo Studio in the shade Deep Brown, which looks like this. Oh, that's pretty. I'm keeping that. That's a really good brow color for me. Then we have this NYX Eyebrow Powder Pencil, which the shade looks like this. And it's crumbly, so I'm going to declutter that. And the last three pencils I have this Maybelline Express Brow, and I also have this Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim. These are both good, keeping. And then I also have this Brow Ultra Slim from Maybelline as well, keeping that. I decluttered 3 brow products, not too much, but that's more than I expected. Now for eyeliner, I want to be a little more cutthroat. So I have this one. This is the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. This is a purple shade that I've been meaning to use, and oh, it doesn't even really work. Let's see. Let me see. Now this is a pretty eyeliner. I'm gonna hold on to this. It's Marc Jacobs gel eyeliner, keeping. Then I have this Tarte Easy on the Eyes micro liquid liner. The brush still looks good. Keeping this. Then I have this in case I make any mistakes. This is from B Color. This is the makeup correcting gel pen. I picked this up in Dollar Tree. I also have the Too Faced Better Than Sex Easy Glide waterproof liquid liner, and I have this one in the shade Divas Black. I also have the Nika K Stay Ever gel eyeliner, keeping. I have this Wet n Wild multi-stick, and then we have the same, pretty much the same idea for the LA Colors jumbo pencil. This one's pretty creamy too, so I'm keeping that one. Then I have some brown liners in here. I have this one by Araceli, which I'm not sure how pigmented this is. It's still pigmented, but it looks too black to be a brown liner, so I'm gonna declutter that. Then I have this LA Colors gel eyeliner, keeping. My favorite formula. Here's another LA Colors gel liner. Keeping this one as well. They're both in the shade black. And then I have the NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade, I believe this is Milk. Yes, in the shade Milk, keeping. This is the Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liner. I'm decluttering this. So for primers, I have the Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. I have this one by e.l.f. So, thinking of decluttering it, I feel like it's old. Let me see what it feels like. I don't know if it's, I love the way it feels. It's not greasy, it's soft. I think I'm gonna still hold on to it. The One Size Oil Sucker, definitely keeping this. Then I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Pores Primer, gonna keep this. Over here I have the Anastasia Dip Brow, and this one is in the shade Ash Brown. I don't have much in here, but I'll save it. Then I have this brow product. I picked this up in a beauty supply store. I like the shades in here, and this is another brow palette that I do like the black shade in here. I use it for eyeliner sometimes, so I'll be keeping both of those. And then I have the Brow Lift, the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Brow. This is their brow enhancer gel wax, and this is just a clear gel wax. So I don't know. I think I'm going to declutter this and the NYX. And I'm going to declutter the NYX brow glue because the brow glue is just about done. So I'm going to get rid of these two things. And that does it for the first drawer. All right, so I think we're going to start from front to back. So I'm going to start out with some powders. First, I have this CoverGirl Clean Fresh powder, which I am keeping. This one's not going nowhere. This is new. I heard it's very mattifying, and it's also talc free. Holding on to it. Then I have this NARS. This is the translucent light reflectant setting powder. So I thought I'd try this. It doesn't have a shade at all. It's like really no color. So I thought it'd be interesting to try. Now, I do like Beauty Creations, and there is a lot of powder in here, but I really don't use this powder, so I'm going to declutter it. Maybe someone can get some use out of it. And then I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. Love this stuff, keeping. I have the LA Girl Pro Setting Powder, Brightening Loose Setting Powder. I like this. I'm going to hold on to this. I don't use it much, but I'm going to hold on to it because I also have this Wet n Wild Soft Pink. And I think I want to compare the two. So I'm keeping this as well. This is brand new. And then I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. I have the Huda Beauty, keeping. This one's in the shade Banana Bread. Then I have the Fenty Beauty. This is a deeper shade. This one's in the shade Honey, but it's really good for me in the summer, so I'm going to keep this. This Revolution powder. This has a setting powder for under the eyes here, and then a loose powder on the bottom. This is supposed to be mattifying, but it really isn't. I'm just going to get rid of this. Then I have the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I'm not sure if they changed the formula on this. I heard they did. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to declutter it just in case it's true. I want to try the new formula to see if it's any better or if it's not good at all. Then I have the Kimchi Puff Puff Pass setting powder, I believe. Yep, this one's in translucent, keeping. The Can't Stop Won't Stop setting powder in medium by NYX. I'm going to declutter this. This Believe Beauty, decluttering. This Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is a finishing powder. I think I'm going to hold on to this. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked The Fix foundation powder. This is a pretty good shade for me, especially when I'm at my fairest, but it's good to have a powder foundation, so I'm going to hold on to that. And then I have the Infallible Foundation by L'Oreal. This is a little deeper, so no, that still works only in the winter. Still going to hold on to that one for a drugstore option. And then the Studio Max Fix. This is the shade of this one. This is good to use right now. No, that's also good to use in the winter. Alright, well this one is in the shade NW33. I'm going to hold on to all three of these. A lot better as far as powders go, so I'm just gonna leave that in there like that. And now we're gonna move on to concealers. Let's see what I can declutter here. So first off, I have the Tarte Shape Tape. This one is in the shade light medium, keeping this. Then I have the e.l.f. one, which I forget the shade, something sand I believe, that I am keeping. This Incognito Concealer by Wet n Wild. I don't know if this one's dried up. Yeah. I can't even get the lid off. Let me see. Yeah, this one's not dried up completely, but it's drying up. I'm going to declutter this one. Then I have the AOA Studio Liquid Concealer. I never use it. Decluttering. And I have the Ultimate Cover by LA Colors, keeping. Alright. Now as far as foundation, I have the Camo Hydrating CC Cream and the Camo CC Cream. I don't know what I want to do with these. I think I want to keep both of them. This is a good summer shade. This might be too deep for me in the fall, but we're going to hold on to them and see. Alright, then I have this Tinted Hydrator by Wet n Wild, keeping that as well. Then we have the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, keeping. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, the matte version in Desert Beige, which is my summer shade. And I also have my winter shade, which is Golden Beige. Then I have my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. As long as this is not expired, I'm keeping. Oh, this is expired. This expired in December, so I'm going to declutter this one. Then I have the NYX Blur Bare With Me Blur Foundation. I think there's still a little bit in here, so I'm going to hold on to it. I do like it. Then I have the About Face Foundation. This is a summer shade. This is something more on the natural side. I do like it, so I'm going to keep it. Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation isn't going nowhere. I am in the shade 3 and 2 Wheat. My Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundations. I love these. I have One in the shade 310. Oh, they're both in 310. They're both in Sun Beige. Keeping both of these. Then I have these. These are the Super Stay Foundation 30 Hour. They're both in the shade Sun Beige. I am going to declutter both of these. I believe they do not make this foundation anymore, so I'm going to let them go. Then I have these two MAC foundations. I'm not sure if they're expired or not, but I really love the old formula, so I'm keeping both of them. The LA Colors True Matte Long Wear High Pigmented Foundation. I really do like this. I don't know if this is still good, but so I'm going to declutter it. And then I have the Born This Way foundation. This is the original formula. This one is in the shade Golden Beige. I do like this a lot. So I'm going to hold on to this. Oh, and I forgot about these few little powders. This one's the Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm going to keep this one. And I'm going to put it over with the rest of my other powders right here. And then I also have this Anastasia Beverly Hills powder, which there isn't much in here, so I think I'm going to declutter. This one's in the shade Translucent. Getting rid of that. I didn't really feel there was anything special about it anyway. And then we have the Tarte setting powder. I might keep this one. I'm not sure. Let me see. I think I'll hold on to this one for travel, and I'm going to keep it right. I'm going to keep it right here. Alright, so let's go into this next drawer here. This is where I have all of my blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. So first we're going to go into this palette here. This is a contour palette. Let me see how I like these shades. Oh, I do like that as a contour shade a lot. That's a good bronzer shade. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep it in reach in here. I know I'm going to keep my Charlotte Tilbury. So that's staying there. I have this one in the shade Light, I believe. Oh no, Fair Medium. I don't know why I got it in Fair, but it's a little light. But I do like to use it to nose contour. I'm going to finally let go of this A La Mode Cosmetics palette. I had got this in a boxy charm like years ago, and I don't know how to let go of it for some reason, but I am going to declutter that now. And then I have this e.l.f. Cream Contour palette. I do like this and that. I'm going to put this back here as well. Okay, so let's start with some blushes. First back here, I have these two blushes. I think I'm going to declutter this one. This is the e.l.f. Putty Blush. I'm going to get rid of this pink shade here, which is the shade Bora Bora, letting that go. It's a pretty shade, but it's like, look, if you see this, it's like really dirty inside, so I want to get rid of that. That's just for mixing the brush, putting the blush near the bronzer and getting bronzer all over it. So then I have this one in Caribbean, this Putty Blush. This I think I want to keep. Yeah, that one's, oh, this one looks kind of dried out. Let me see. Oh no, it's not. They're not that pigmented compared to, I don't know, they're buildable. I just really forget how these wear. Alright, I'm going to keep this shade here. Then I have these from AOA Studio. All these colors to me are very, very unique and beautiful, so I'm going to keep all three of them. And then I have this Undone Beauty blush in the shade Berry. I'm going to declutter this. We have this Milani blush in the shade Blushing Berry. Keeping. This is one of my favorite blushes of all times as far as cream formulas. Bare Minerals. This one's in the shade Blurred Buff. Love it. It doesn't look like much in the pan at all, but it's beautiful. It's like this natural peachy color. I love it. And then I have this Fenty blush that I really barely use and I want to start using, so I may move this to Shop My Stash for the month of May. Because I would like to get more use out of it. This is another blush that's very unique. It's a different color. It's not like your basic. And look at that, I got bronzer all in that too. Put that right there. That's a pretty unique color, I feel like. Now, how do I feel about the formula? Yeah, it's a natural, more natural formula, and I do like it because you can just build up the color. Then we have this liquid blush by Rare Beauty, and this one is in the shade Bliss. Keeping that. That was a gift from my daughter. Then I have this AF94 blush and Playdate from, this was Halsey's brand that they carried in Walmart. I don't see it in there anymore. I'm going to let this go. Also have these two blushes from e.l.f. I'm keeping both of them. Then I have this liquid blush from Flower Beauty that I never touch, so I'm going to declutter it. I have these two from AOA Studios, which are very unique colors as well, so I'm keeping both of them. Let's go into some cream bronzers. And so here goes a cream bronzer from Wet n Wild. This is their contour. Actually, not their bronzer. This is their contour. To me, it's more like a bronzer in this shade. This one is in the shade Where's Walnut. This is a good color for me. Kind of, let's see how creamy it is. Yeah, it's really creamy and easy to blend out. I'm gonna keep this. These two from AOA Studios, really, really good. Keeping both of them. These from Wet n Wild that I never wear. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna declutter both of them, letting them go. I also have this cream bronzer from Revolution, Makeup Revolution, keeping that. And then I have this Health Halo Glow Beauty one. I'm keeping this. This is a good shade for me in the winter, so I'm gonna hold on to that. All right, next we're gonna go into our powder highlights. First, we have the Ofra highlight. I'm sorry, the packaging is so dirty, in Rodeo Drive, which looks like this. I'm gonna be swatching all of them because I have the hardest time partying with. That's beautiful. I'm keeping partying with powder highlights or highlights in general. And I have this one, which I think I can declutter. This is the Makeup Revolution highlight in the shade Just My Type. Let's see. This one seems, I thought it was more, this one is a little too light for me, so I'm gonna declutter. Then I have this one by Nabla in the shade Amnesia. Which, oh, that's really, oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna keep this. And back, I'm gonna keep my Skin Lights by Revlon and my Wet n Wild Precious Petals. This one by Lorac I'm keeping. I do love that one. This Bobbi Brown pink shade. All of my Beccas I'm keeping. Oh, and this Jouer one, I think I'm gonna finally let it go. Maybe I should not swatch it because if I do, wow, and it's crumbling. I'm just gonna declutter it before I talk myself into keeping it. This is another Becca one. This one's staying. And this is a liquid highlight. This should go over here, which I'm keeping. All right, then we're gonna go on the blush. I have this little blush in this shade Dolce Vita. This is a really pretty shade. Looks like that. That's the shade right there. Very pretty. Keeping it. All right, and then we have this NYX Buttermelt blush in the shade Butter with Time. These Buttermelt blushes are so pretty. Look at this shade, it's beautiful. Look at that, how pigmented that is. It is so pretty, and it has the most beautiful glow to it, if you can see that. It's so, so pretty. Keeping that. Then I have this Tarte blush in Frosted. This Frosted. I don't really like it. It's not that pigmented. It's kind of patchy. I'm getting rid of it. This NARS blush in the shade Illicit. I love this. This is another natural shade. I don't know if it'll show up when I... Yeah, it does. It's like a peachy natural shade. I love it. I'm keeping it. Then we have this Revlon blush in Marvelous. Keeping. This Wet n Wild blush in Mellow One. Keeping. This Essence blush in Beloved. I'm going to declutter this. I never use it. This e.l.f. blush, keeping. Alright, then we're going into bronzers. I have this LYS bronzer in the shade Courage. So pigmented. Love it. Then I have this NYX Buttermelt bronzer. This one's in the shade All Buttered Up. And this one seems a bit light for me. But I don't want to get rid of it because I haven't tried it on the skin yet. And it's... I think it'll work, especially as a nose contour. I'm gonna keep that. I need a new one of these. This is my Milani Silky Matte Bronzer in the shade Suntan. I do need a new one. I do love to use this to contour. Then I have this Bare Minerals bronzer. Let me see if I really want this. Yeah, this is a good contour. Oh, it's actually a bronzer, and the shade is warm, but to me it doesn't look that warm. So I'm gonna hold on to that for contour as well. And then I have this AOA Perfect Studio bronzer. I do like this. This one's in the shade Latte. I'm keeping that. And the last thing I have to bronze this here is the Charlotte Tilbury powder that I use as a bronzer. And this one is in the shade 4 Deep. I use this shade as a bronzer. Let me just show you. And that's what the shade looks like right there. So keeping that. And that's it for this drawer. Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. In the next video, I'll be showing you all my eyeshadow palettes and all my lip products. And then that'll be the end of this makeup collection declutter. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.